In 597 BC, a king by the name of Nebuchadnezzar captured Jerusalem. He was king of Babylon. And the book of Daniel, it tells us this in the first chapter, that he ordered his chief of staff to bring to the palace in Babylon some of the young men of Judah's royal family and other noble families who had been brought to Babylon as captives. He said, select only strong, healthy, and good-looking men, he said, young men. Make sure they're well versed in every branch of learning, are gifted with knowledge and good judgment, are suited to serve in the royal palace. Train these young men in the language and literature of Babylon. The king assigned them a daily ration of food and wine from his own kitchens. They were to be trained for 3 years, and then they would enter the royal service. One of those young men that had been brought from Jerusalem to Babylon and was put in this program went by the name of Daniel. Now, Daniel, if you don't know much about Daniel, Daniel was an amazing man, amazing young man. But when we come to verse 8 of chapter number 1 of Daniel, it says this, and then I want to make a brief point. Daniel 1:8, it says, but Daniel. Anytime in the Bible you see the word but, stop and ask what the but is there for. But Daniel was determined not to defile himself by eating the food and the wine given to them by the king. Key word there is determined. And if you translate that, what that means is, in advance, he made up his mind what he was going to do in certain situations in his life. And so, in advance, Daniel made at least these decisions and determinations. Number one, who he believed in, the Lord who made him, whose authority he was under, the God who created him, what he would do and what he would not do in daily life. He was committed to obey God. He made a choice in advance. He did that. On Tuesday, November the 8th, 2016, you're going to have an opportunity, all of us hopefully have an opportunity to exercise one of our privileges in this country, and that is to vote. So here is my challenge to you as you get ready to vote. Like Daniel, I encourage you to remember who you believe in. Number 2, whose authority you're under. 3, how you can best honor the Lord by how you vote. It's very interesting. One of the most admired characters through the years in the Bible has always been Daniel. So here's my challenge to you. Dare to be a Daniel. You think about that.